I say don't do anything, I'm not talking about, oh, just sit down and put your hands on your, no, because you don't get rewarded for that. That's laziness. Well, I will say it is not based upon your effort, but your intention, your faith, your will, your focus. It's not based off of work harder. The harder you work, the more you receive. That is not true. That is the way of the world. That is not God's law. The only thing that you have to make sure that you are having is your faith in God, because God is the source and God will give you what you want, what you need, according to his will, as long as it's aligned to his will. And what is God's will? Pleasing, good, and perfect. God's will is pleasing, good, and perfect. Why is that so important to understand, that you get what you want as long as it's aligned with God's will? What that means, it doesn't mean specifics like, oh, I want this, but God won't give me that because that might not be, because that's material. That's not what it means. What it means is, where is your heart postured? Is this for good? Or are you trying to get this because you envy somebody else, or you have greed, or you have jealousy? That's not aligned with God's will. So anything that's aligned with God's will is good, pleasing, and perfect. As long as your heart posture and your mind is on the goodness of God and what is perfect and pleasing and good and right for you, based according to his will, you will have it. So there's no reason to take from man. It's no reason to beg and plead. There's no reason to fight for anything, because God is the giver. God is the source. You get it from the source. You get it from the Father. You get it from the Father. Therefore, the way of the world, in which we need to forget, because they instilled it, and it's hard. When you feel like you're trying to break something and it's so hard, give praise to the Most High. Give praise to God. Give praise to Yah. Why? Because you are going his way. You're going the other way. You're going against what you've been taught and turning back to God. You are repenting and you are turning back to God. And that shedding doesn't feel comfortable all the time. I'll tell you, it doesn't feel comfortable all the time. But understand, you give praise to God. You give praise to God. It says, when I am weak, I am strong, because you find your strength in Christ. So the way of the world is effort. The way of the world is hard. Choose the easy. Choose the light. Choose the yoke that is light. The burden that is light. Choose that. Because they lied. Effort is the way of the world. And if you are applying effort, if you